All right, so now we're going to go into client scenarios. This is a really good practice, and I'll do the first one with you. And the reason and purpose for the client scenarios is you're going to be looking at a profile or a vignette of a particular client. From there, we'll give you information on what, if the client's new, if they're going to be in center or in home, also what maladaptive behaviors we'll be working on, what reinforcers are reinforcing for the client, as well as skills that are within their repertoire, as well as the goals and verbal operants we'll be working on. So I'll go over this first scenario with you, and you'll do the rest on your own. So the purpose of this is to look at the client info sheet. And from here, you'll be creating a session structure. A session structure lays out basically the schedule of the client for your session. And from here, I'll go over this with you. So the first part is, let's say client's name is Lake. He's a 5-year-old male. He's new to ABA, and he's in center based. The behaviors we'll be working on are tantrums and self-injurious behavior. The reinforcers are animals, outdoor play, and outer space. So these are what are reinforcing for Lake. The skill repertoire that Lake has strengths in are motor imitation, strong, fine, and gross motor. And the verbal operants or skills we're teaching Lake is responding to his name, 1 foot away, 1-step instructions or listener responding, and attending to a preferred for 2 minutes. The last one is also imaginative play. So in this scenario, we're going to practice what a session structure looks like. For every scenario, think of it as it's a 2-hour session. What are you doing within the 2 hours? You need to hit some of these targets, which is responding to name, 1-step instructions, attending to preferred item, and imaginative play. So let's say Lake's session is from 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. The first 15 minutes, you want to not just debrief with the parent, or in this case, it's the center, so you want to debrief with the parent or supervisor who's present. From there, you'll be spending 9 to 9:15 debriefing, and also by 9:20, you're running what you call building rapport session. So from here, you're building you're running preference assessments. You're also having the child engage in highly preferred activities. From 9:15 to 9:30, you might want to, the child is reinforced by outdoor play and animals. So you might want to work on attending to puzzles of animal pieces or outer space pieces for 2 minutes. So there you're already hitting attending goal. A second goal is responding to name. So while you're playing with the puzzle pieces, you might say the learner's name, Lake, and Lake looks to you. You hand them the reinforcer, which is the animal puzzle piece. Another goal you can work on are 1-step instructions. So let's say Lake is very excited to continue playing puzzles. You might provide the 1-step instruction of get up or clean up or get another puzzle piece. So a 1-step instruction that is motivating for the learner. In this case, it's using another puzzle piece as a motivation for the learner to follow 1-step instructions. And last but not least, you can do imaginative play. So throughout the session, let's say by 10 to 10:30, you're having the client man to go outside because you know that outdoor play is very reinforcing. From there, you can work on imaginative play. Maybe he's an astronaut and you're doing imaginative play and playing with him outside in the swing area. So you see how you're using naturalistic environmental training to run these targets and giving them the reinforcers that are motivating will while still taking data on maladaptive behaviors if they do occur. Finally, you continue doing this in an alternating 15-minute, 10-minute increment until you reach the last 15 minutes, which is 10:45 a.m. That's when you start collecting your data. Before you do that, let's say you want to give them their highest reinforcer for the day because they did very well throughout session. You might give them their favorite rocket toy. So you provide that from 10:45 to 11 while you create your SOAP notes. So in a nutshell, in a quick nutshell, this is how you would create a session structure for a client such as Lake. So let's practice using the other scenarios. Thank you.